Some giant drama in the gaming and streaming space this past week, guys, and we're here to break it down. As Destiny 2 content creator and streamer, that being GernaderJake, has now alleged that a couple of personalities out there have scammed him out of $100,000. And this story, it goes deep, especially if you're a fan of esports and you know the name G1, someone we have covered on this channel who has outlying debts, allegedly also in six figures, to other people, players, and personalities. Well, it seems this gaming organization now may have scammed this Destiny creator out of an extra $100,000. Here's what Jake had to say, and then we'll break it down.
This is all very legal and sensitive, so I will be reading a script, but that does not mean that it is not very authentic and very genuine. It is so unfortunate that I've been forced to put out this video today. Yesterday, I filed a lawsuit in Texas against Gamers First, Kenny Vaccaro, and TripleWreck for their failure to pay me back for a loan. In 2022, I loaned Evolve PCs $100,000 so they could continue to operate while waiting for an investment. The founder of Evolve was a fellow Destiny creator named TripleWreck, and after a heart-to-heart I had with him on a phone call, the loan felt like a practically risk-free opportunity to help a colleague, while also making sure the Evolve team didn't have to work through the holidays unpaid. The investment the following month, and therefore my immediate payback, seemed like a guarantee. Fortunately, I took all legal precautions with the loan and put in place the necessary paperwork to protect myself. Though repayment was supposed to be quick due to an incoming investment, it unfortunately fell through, and my initial loan repayment due date of January 1st, 2023 passed by. Evolve then pivoted to acquisition, and that's where things start getting screwy. In early 2023, I'm informed that Evolve is being acquired by Gamers First, the esports organization founded by former NFL player Kenny Vaccaro, and that G1 will be assuming the repayment of my loan. At this point, G1 was an up-and-coming organization, and after several discussions with Kenny, I felt very confident. During this process, I was reassured multiple times by Kenny Vaccaro that my debt would be taken care of, and in June 2023, we put in place the legal paperwork to reflect that. I was supposed to be repaid in full plus interest by January 1st, 2024.
And in essence, to keep it short for a TLDR, that is Jake saying that he lent out this $100,000 to Evolve PCs, who was going through some financial trouble. He was trying to help them out, but apparently had enough guarantees that he felt safe giving out that money. Unfortunately so, they could not pay him back. But then G1, the gaming esports organization, who has been accused by a lot of people of a lot of things by now, by the way, and it has sucked to see. It really has sucked to see. But they then acquire Evolve PCs, which means they've also taken on their debts and promised to pay back Jake the $100,000 that he is owed. That's where TripleWreck comes in. He is I believe, the founder and CEO of Evolve PCs. He's also working with G1. G1 acquire Evolve PCs and their outstanding debt of $100,000 to Jake, promising to pay him back. And they have still fallen short of those obligations, to which he has now been forced to file a suit and just to lay it all out publicly, saying, hey, I've been waiting for a long time for this $100,000, but they won't do anything.
TripleWreck remained the guarantor. TripleWreck remained the guarantor on the loan, which meant if G1 didn't come through by that date, the repayment responsibility would also be on him. Several months later, a bunch of non-payment allegations against G1 started to become public, and I became skeptical that I'd be getting my money back. In December, I reached out to Kenny directly to get some reassurance that I'd be paid in January, and I was less than reassured. Following the repayment's due date, and after multiple attempts by my team and I to keep lines of communication open regarding that payment, I was ghosted by Gamers First and Kenny. Since we last spoke, my team has found some interesting information about Kenny and Gamers First, which provides important context for my dealings with them. Apparently, we are not the only ones suing Kenny and Gamers First, as the landlord of the widely reported G1 facility is also suing them in Texas for unpaid rent. That lawsuit even alleges that Kenny failed to pay the rent on the facility 2 weeks before G1 acquired Evolve and the debt owed to me, which, if true, shows that Kenny would have had to have been aware of financial problems prior to the acquisition and cast doubt on his potential ability to follow through with the repayment. The reality is, Gamers First has failed to repay me the loan within our agreed time frame. And based on Kenny's actions and knowledge during this process, we believe that Kenny's personal liability is justified too. This industry has always had non-payment issues, but the only way this will change is if people are held accountable for their actions. It's unfortunate that it's come to this, but I'm left with no other choice than to pursue this matter in court.
And this is unfortunately has been a common occurrence and allegation against G1 as well. There have been former staff and players of their esports teams who have alleged they have also gone unpaid. I'm not sure the progress on that. I would have to admit it's probably going to be not that great, but it really sucks to see other people out there continue to trust these people with these big amounts of money. So this just goes as more of a calling card for people out there. Really be careful before you go into these kind of things. It is never a guarantee, and certainly it is risky. I feel for Jake. I told him I would certainly cover this story, at least get more eyes on it and see what happens next. And we will be following this lawsuit to see how it goes and if he will ever get his money back. It's a sign of the times for esports, but this has been going on for well over a decade. It seems that each and every month there is a giant scam that also somehow involves an esports organization that eventually goes under. We've covered them from the beginning of time till now, so hopefully the best can happen in this situation, but we'll wait and see. What do you guys think about this? Destiny 2 content creator and streamer GernaderJake allegedly scammed out of $100,000. We await and see if he will ever get that money back. Till next time, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. We'll see you back here soon.